And we welcome you here to Munster Field in Montclair, New Jersey, where we've got the NJISAA Prep B Championship. PDS and MKA teams and girls soccer teams will do battle in their respective Prep B Championships later this week. But we start with field hockey, and we are off and running here with MKA in the pink jerseys on their home fields as we come to the close of Breast Cancer Awareness Month. It's MKA who's quickly on the attack in the form of Kirsten Zug, and a early whistle will give possession to the PDS Panthers. 11-4 are the Panthers of PDS. In fact, double overtime for the Princeton Day School Panthers over Morristown Bears. And this one gets in for MKA as they try to fight to get it towards the net. And MKA will have possession there in the offensive zone as they reset it with Lindsay Yu, sophomore from Montville. Weaves her way through, a couple defenders. And the violation called against PDS, so MKA back on the attack. MKA here on their home field defeating Stewart Country Day School in overtime, as Princeton Day School heading back up the other way. Good transition work there by Gwen Allen, and Princeton Day School trying to possess, but it's brought home by Steffi Venkalkova for MKA, and now in the back it's Amanda Mack who patiently awaits to hit this one upfield. We thank you for joining us here on the Play-by-Play Sports Network. Simon Rosenwasser here with you as Amanda Mack slaps it forward. Good hard ball all the way up and gets it fairly forward. Here's the captain, Kirsten Zug, who draws a penalty. And near side as that ball will skip out of bounds. Too much to handle for Natalia Eichmann. Turf field here. So the ball obviously carries and travels along the turf a little bit faster than it would on grass. PDS also playing on a turf field as their home park. Smoyer Field, to be exact. Here's a point blank opportunity, but a whistle will come and they'll head this one back out, and Princeton Day School will take over. Gia Nappi, the head coach for Montclair Kimberly Academy.
Get it. Go, Steph. That's it, Steph. Stay on it, babe.
Far side battle as this ball goes out of bounds. It'll be PDS with possession. So we reset here. It was a rough weekend as far as weather is concerned. Broadcasting football on Friday night, Saturday night, it was not fun. But here today, it looks like the skies not, they may not have cleared, but no rain in the forecast. And actually fairly pleasant temperatures as we get it going here. 4 minutes into the game. It's the first half and 0-0.
Nice job, Kirsten.
Here's Kirsten Zug trying to work herself into an advantageous area. And a whistle will come. It was hit on the backhand by Julia Hansen, so we're headed back the other way. Blue on blue for PDS. Good showing here at Munster Field. And PDS will win another shot, another hit, free hit. Sasha Sindwani resets it in play. PDS led in goals this year by Sindwani. She's got 12 of them. intercepted by PDS on the far side. And they find some
Nice, Amanda.
open room in the middle, but two PDS players, and Antonacci as well as Julia Lash, miscommunicated, and they end up turning it over. This ball getting in, and the goaltender
Nice job,
and Lexi
MKA.
Hauschier will let it roll over the end line and out of bounds. So back we come the other way for the Princeton Day School Panthers.
Nice, Steph. Stay on it, Steph.
PDS ball. 6 minutes into the game. Do our best to update you on the time as it goes by here in the first half. 30 minutes and 2 periods of it.
Nice
Good
job,
work by
Kirsten.
Kirsten Zug. She's been very active early here for Montclair. Got a asterisk next to her name as the captain for the Cougars. One of 3 captains, Steffi Venkalkova, as well as Riley Hughes, also captaining the squad for MKA. For PDS, as they have Sasha Sindwani once again winning another free hit. Emily Allen doing the same for the Panthers. Ball's been played primarily in the offensive half for MKA so far, but no shots on goal thus yet. Free hit for MKA, but a little bit of a fan on it as we're headed back the other way with PDS. That's nice work by Gwen Allen. Allen looking up ahead. Ali Antonacci is up forward. Antonacci can't maintain possession. We got a violation. We're headed back the other way for MKA. Here's Amanda Mack. Right in front of us.
Nice, Amanda.
It's Amanda Mack again fighting for it. And you're going to get her for the foul. PDS trying to quickly restart.
Thank you.
Another foul as it was kicked by MKA. And here's Sindwani playing catch with Valerie Radvani. Here's Radvani, who has a free restart right outside the fan here. Sindwani running on, trying to backhand it to her. Radvani keeps possession, but then they're going to call her for hitting it with the back of her stick. So we're headed back the other way. It's the best sustained pressure here in the early going for Princeton Day School.
Nice. Get it, Kings.
And a whistle will wipe away this chance for MKA. Wipe away this chance for MKA. It's 8 minutes and 20 seconds into the game. 21 minutes and 30 and counting on the clock. Scoreless here in the Prep B Championship between the Panthers and the Cougars. Variation of a cat fight, if you will. Again, it's going to be the first of 3 matchups between the teams. Has won their first sustained opportunity. Might have a short corner coming here, and looks like that is the case. The save made in the first one of the game by Gigi Jacobson. So Princeton Day School with the first short corner for either team. Radvani at the top, trying to slide it again, and she's able to get it towards the front of the net, but she hit it illegally.
Good job, MKA.
Steffi Venkalkova will restart. She mishits, and the turnover here at midfield. Princeton Day School back on the attack. They've staved off the early pressure from MKA, and it's the Panthers who have controlled for the most part in the last couple of minutes. There's Amanda Mack to reset. All the way over there on the far side.
Get up!
And this ball a little too far for the offensive player to go in and get it. So out of bounds it goes. Both Giannappi and Heather Farlow gave me a couple keys to the game for their respective teams. PDS's Heather Farlow. So then her team needs to keep the ball moving, need to play their passing game. Most importantly, have fun and stay positive. She's been very pleased this year with the team defense and the offensive movement, as well as her team's focus. Tipped ahead and forward it comes. It looks like it's going to stay in play for PDS and Julia Lash, who has it in the corner. And a bad angle as she tries to cross and goes awry out of bounds. 12 minutes into the game. 18 minutes and counting on the clock as MKA resets from the back, still scoreless. First half of the Prep B Championship. Amanda Mack with a big hit up forward.
Nice kick.
She's been very active from the back for MKA. And a violation will give possession yet again to the Cougars. As they get forward. Battle here right at the yellow line. It's PDS who will restart it upfield.
Push it up!
Lila Allen. Can't control. It's Amanda Mack again who is able to win possession for MKA over there on the far side. Cougars said that their keys to the game, their small passing,
Nice.
corner execution, which we haven't seen thus yet. And communication, always key here in field hockey. As PDS gets it forward, oh, and they would have had a nice chance, but the whistle blows it dead. And MKA headed back the other way.
Nice. Get it, what?
Push it up! Push it up!
That's it.
Sarah Sinjwani with good wheels across midfield. Leading goal scorer for PDS. And, whoa, look at these wheels from her as she gives PDS a good opportunity. Slides it across the goal mouth and fighting for it, Ali Antonacci. So good chance there for Princeton Day School. Started by Sasha Sindwani. And Amanda Mack again, who has cleared most of the balls out from deep in MKA territory, does it here, but it goes right into the possession here of PDS. In the form of Gwen Allen. Gets it towards the top middle. And a whistle will halt play. MKA once again will take over. And the referee will throw out a green card. Give a warning to what looked like Julia Lash up front for Princeton Day School.
Go, Natalie.
Stolen by PDS.
Go live! Go!
Lila Allen, class of 2022 on the far side, able to take it away, but then is right back into MKA's possession for the moment. Both teams trading possessions here. It's Sindwani with a burst of speed getting forward, winning a free hit. Only one shot on goal so far. It was a shot off the stick of PDS. And a kick save made by Gigi Jacobson, the senior goaltender for Montclair Kimberly Academy. Amanda Mack flattens her stick to keep possession here. Goes out of bounds, last touched by PDS. 14 minutes on the clock. First half here, Prep B Championship. Good switch of the field by Amanda Mack, but Princeton Day School gonna take over. It gets through Riley Hughes. So here's Gwen Allen. Strong stick work up the right side, and into the corner goes Gwen Allen. Trying to center it towards a couple of teammates in the middle. And MKA looking to counterattack now. Good work by Lindsay Yu. Shield off the pressure. Now it's Zug who does the same. And then gives it away as cutting it off for PDS, Caroline Haggerty, the defender. Julia Lash fighting for it. Amanda Mack wins it again, though. And here's Gwen Allen intercepting Mack's restart. But Mack gets it back.
Go, Lindsay.
Help her. You got it, Allie. You got it.
Whistle here. PDS will restart. Here comes Gwen Allen to reset it. Her teammate in Radvani says play it forward as opposed to square. And it pops back out. Good switch of the field. It's Sasha Sindwani. She's been pretty much electric every time she's had the ball. Look at the speed again. Unable to keep possession and hit it with the back of her stick. So back we come the other way. As both teams have had some trouble sustaining their pressure. MKA with an early onslaught. First 5 or 6 minutes, for the most part in the MKA offensive zone. But I'd say the last 10 minutes or so, PDS has had the advantage in terms of possession and pressure. But neither team with a real chance to score thus yet. Evenly matched teams on paper. 11-4, 12-5. Sindwani playing a trail.
Nice, Kirsten. Nice challenge. Nice challenge.
And MKA, look at this, taking it away. Here they come on the attack. It's Christina Kuzma. And it looks like our first short corner. And the best opportunity so far for MKA. One of the keys to the game was their short corner execution. Cougars with their first opportunity here. 4 PDS defenders in the goal, flanking their goaltender. They get it to the top. Venkalkova, it's right out in front, but it can't be cashed home. PDS forced a foul. We've got another short corner here for MKA. Steffi Venkalkova at the top. They look to get it in her possession, number 11. It's Lindsay Yu towards the corner, and they're able to cash in. Lindsay Yu with a rocket from distance. She had a teammate right on the far post. But there you go, the short corner execution for Montclair Kimberly Academy, and it is the Cougars here at home Their home field here at Munster Field to score first, 1-0. So Lindsay Yu, 19 minutes into this first half, has scored the first goal of the game.
Let's go, Blue!
Slapped up forward by MKA, and we are gonna have another free hit for MKA. Riley Hughes does the honors, chops it forward, but not past Gwen Allen. Crosses it dangerously in her own area, but PDS able to get it forward with Sindwani anyway. Back we come the other way, MKA. Now with the momentum, scoring the goal.
Take your time, baby. Nice ball. Nice ball.
Sasha Sindwani with wheels up the far side. Stops her momentum, and Cougars win another free hit. 8 minutes and 30 seconds to go here in the first half. This one gets forward and ended up in the goal, but it's not going to count. Timeout called by Princeton Day School, as they have watched the momentum slip away. They had a good window of 10 minutes or so where they had some sustained pressure, a couple of short corners. You look at MKA in the huddle. Gia Nappy, the head coach, went to Rutgers University, played there at Rutgers. She's right there in the middle of number 31 and 24. You can see her. And also on the other side, PDS's Heather Farlow. And there is Heather Farlow right in the middle of the circle. She also went to Rutgers. They both played at Rutgers, both head coaches, but at different periods of time. She's also a teacher's assistant in the PDS lower school. So good look at her coaching up her squad, who's going to face some adversity here, down 1-0. Eight minutes and 14 seconds on the clock. And team focus, such a key for Princeton Day School, and that's possibly the reason why Heather Farlow called a timeout. Refocus her team after that goal. You can sense sometimes your team losing a little bit of that once the other team gains some momentum, and good coaching decision to halt momentum and keep this a one-goal game for the moment. Sasha Sindwani on the right side. Game planning with Emily Allen, Lila Allen as well, and also Gwen Allen on this Princeton Day School Panther team. So good length of a timeout there for both teams to discuss. And PDS has the ball from the back. Slapped all the way forward. Mack, one of the last ones back defensively for the Cougars. Well done by Mack to safely get it to Riley Hughes. But now it's Gwen Allen fighting for PDS and winning a free hit. getting it through the legs of Natalia Eichmann. And another free hit here for PDS, a chance to get this one forward. Gwen Allen with a yellow band around her, the upper part of her sock indicating a captain. And she has been on the ball quite a bit for PDS, and they're going to need her. They want to get back in this game. Look at this shot by Mack. It's going to get all the way down and go wide as PDS and their goaltender Lexi Hoshier just let it go over the line. But once again, Amanda Mack, who has had some strong hits from the defense and has proved to be quite a weapon for MKA to get that ball forward. Another interception here, MKA back on the attack. Ball pops out of bounds right at the MKA bench. A couple of players cheating in the cold over there with a blanket on the bench. I don't see any parents with blankets over here. Here's Gwen Allen in the corner. Allen weaving herself through, and here's a good chance for PDS. Right on the far post was Lila Allen, but it popped up and hit her. And an illegal spot, so that chance goes awry. That's probably the best one so far for PDS to try to tie this up. 5:52 on the clock as Radvani looks for Sindwani. And Sindwani will retain possession for her Panthers over there on the far side. Flips it up into the air. Good work by MKA in the form of Kirsten Zood to bring it down and take possession.
That's it. Good job, Michelle.
This whistle will come before the ball gets into the goal mouth area. Clock under 5 minutes now in the first half. Still the 1-goal lead for MKA, and they're threatening here. Nice stick work from the Cougars, and it gets all the way through, but tough angle to try to put it home. And out of bounds it goes. Last touch by Julia Hansen of the hometown Cougars. PDS plays across the field on their defense. Gwen Allen loses it. Kirsten Zood has had an active first half, has another steal, and it's deflected forward before PDS is able to defend it and try to clear, but only as far as MKA. And now we've got a whistle, and we're headed the other way for the Panthers of Princeton Day School. Amanda Mack right at midfield, fields this, and softly plays it right on the stick of Lindsay Yu. Yu able to draw the foul. Yu on the ball here, just stopped it with her foot. She's the lone goal scorer on this game, slaps it hard. Looking for a teammate on the far post. And I think this is going to be MKA ball. Looks like it was last deflected by Princeton Day School. So Yu restarts, slides it all the way across. Gwen Allen able to shield that one from getting into a more dangerous area. Now 3 minutes on the clock. And MKA, who has retaken the momentum in this game since the 19th minute goal by Lindsay Yu. Try to keep the pressure up while PDS at this point looking like they're just trying to get themselves to halftime with a 1-goal lead. We've seen PDS some quick offense. They've got some good wheels in their. Tip towards the top, and a whistle before Kirsten Zood could play it. And MKA cheering as it looks like they're going to have the short corner. Penalty inside the fan there, and so PDS pinching in. Gwen Allen and company in the goal. Next to Lexi Hauschier. And MKA looks to execute on another short corner. They scored their last one. Here's Lindsay Yu. Hauschier with a save, and a second one, and a third one. It's on the goal line before a whistle comes, and great goaltending by Hauschier, though another short corner to come. Sprawled all the way out. And 3 point-blank opportunities for MKA. They've got another short corner here, a minute to go. Lindsay Yu, good slide to Zhu. Now Yu who fans on it. And we'll have another chance. So MKA threatening as the clock ticks under a minute to go. Comes in right to Yu. Yu with a great pass to Zhu. Kick save and a beauty, and a second one and a beauty by Hauschier. 2 great saves on just that one sequence, and before that, Hauschier with another couple of saves and 3 short corners there. Defended away thanks to the goaltending of Princeton Day School. And with 15 seconds left, this one deflects right off of Zug. Right off her shin. It's gonna hurt. The clock ticking under 5 seconds. They're not gonna stop it for an injury. I think that's gonna be it. And it is, that's halftime. Halftime here. MKA with a goal from Lindsay Yu leads PDS 1-0. So the teams will make adjustments, come back for the second half, and we'll be back here on the Play by Play Sports Network. All right, we start the second half here. One to nothing as MKA leads. Team switch sides of the field, so MKA moving left to right. Special thanks to Tim Williams, the athletic director at Princeton Day School, as well as the home athletic director, Todd Smith, as well as Inju Han, getting us logistically set up here at Munster Field. First time broadcasting here at the home of MKA field hockey. So 1 minute into this second half. Lone goal in the game, Lindsay Yu.
Let's go, Lindsay, win this!
And we will have a short corner. So Princeton Day School, who had some good momentum for a sustained period of time in the first half, but could not get the goal, now has a good opportunity here with a short corner, as the first minute and a half of the game are able to get some pressure. At the top, it's Sindwani. It's Radvani who is able to spin it over to Emily Allen, or Gwen Allen, excuse me. And now we've got a PDS and the MKA faithful intermixed here on this side. A lot of good sportsmanship between the respective parents. Not something you always see in a high school game. But I heard a lot of good lucks before the game, which is always nice to hear. Here's Radvani, who steals it away from Mack, and Lindsay Yu, who's going the other way, accepts. Looks like a foul was called. So Lindsay Yu and the offensive unit has to go all the way past midfield, and Princeton Day School has won yet another short corner. So PDS, a couple good opportunities here in the beginning of the second half to tie this game up. 19-minute goal in the first half for Lindsay Yu. PDS with Radvani. Now it's Sindwani chopping it towards the net, and it got on. But I think a whistle may have come even before that shot did get on. It was a good save regardless by Gigi Jacobson. Saw it all the way in. Here's Amanda Mack from the back. Hard deflection at midfield. Christina Kuzmai, the junior, winning the foul. And the restart, Lindsay Yu. Now we're back the other way with PDS. Ali Antonacci whistled for the violation. Back we come. Radvani, nice stick work. Gwen Allen running on, and PDS wins the free position. Here's Mack in the back, good footwork. Change your momentum and go forward. There you see Amanda Mack. It's been the strong restarter for MKA in this one. Here's Sasha Sindwani all the way in on Cage. And they're going to call her for the violation. She may have hit it with the back of her stick, so we're headed the other way. As this ball comes out of bounds.
on, Cougars, you got this!
This is Gwen Allen. And PDS runs a little bit forward, and Gwen Allen comes up to restart it quickly. Gets it towards the middle. Here's a chance, and it goes right across the goal mouth and could not be cashed home. Lily Allen was there on the far posts, and PDS buzzing here in the opening minutes of the second half. 24:20 on the clock as they stop the clock momentarily. Everyone looking at the referee to see what the deal is. And even the players on the field don't seem to know.
Gotta get off the field!
Off the field!
Oh, we've got some parents on the field?
Parents off the field.
Yep, parents on the field. So they're gonna pause play for the moment. And you can see by the camera angle there, we're a little blinded here in this near corner.
Nice.
So that was the momentary stoppage in play as MKA with an interception and trying to knock it on. Good job. Christina Kuzmai all the way in. Kuzmai slipping on the turf, and she takes a spill, may have hit her head. Kuzmai is still down for MKA, and I think they're going to have to stop the game here. They have to. Yeah, Kuzmai, and I don't think it was anything but her slipping on the turf, but you could see her fall on her back and then knock her head down to the ground. She tried to get up and just couldn't. So we're going to now have an injury timeout. Great play by Kuzmai, but in this day and age, you know how important it has been to emphasize the importance of head injuries and dealing with them immediately. Kuzmai is going to come off. And she is limping a little bit, which weirdly is almost a silver lining, and maybe it's not her head.
Come on, Cougars, you got this!
Walking fine, and if it's not her head and it is just a bodily injury, she's probably going to shake that one off, and she'll be back in the game as soon as she can. And it looks like that's the case, not evaluating her for any sort of head injury. I just saw her head kind of bounce off the turf. But she looks okay over there, so good news all around. And with 6.5 minutes gone here in the second half, still a 1-0 game. And PDS threatening. It's Radvani who comes all the way into the offensive zone. And Amanda Mack, once again, providing the defense. She's been so solid defensively. Here's Lily Allen, though, who takes it away from her. And PDS with possession. Antonacci at the top puts a shot on, and it's kicked away to the far side. Gigi Jacobson with the save, but not out of trouble yet. Gwen Allen gets it in, deflected, and it goes just wide. Gigi Jacobson defending that near post. And PDS's Emily Allen was waiting there on the near post, and actually a pretty good idea to try to flick it in past her on that near side. But Gigi Jacobson had it covered, and the shot went wide regardless.
Nice pass. Hit it up, hit it up. Hey, buddy. Well done, great goal.
Sasha Sindwani trying to take it away. Fight here right in front of us.
Come on, well done, Michelle, well done.
And it's MKA.
Come on, Steph. Let's go, Steph.
To Steffi Vankalkova, who gets the restart, and she opts to go behind her to Amanda Mack. Mack pestered by Antonacci, and Mack still with it. Now it's Lily Allen who comes in to help. Look at the stick work from Amanda Mack. Finally loses the ball. Probably should have gotten rid of it a couple touches earlier. So it's Valerie Radvani goes the other way, but then she loses possession in the form of a violation. Good battle here between MKA and PDS here in the Prep B Championship. 21:30 on the clock.
Well done, Natalia, come on! Go, Pete!
MKA gonna have a free hit from their offensive zone. Lindsay Yu doing what she can.
Back,
Yu's
go
goal, by the
down,
way, her
defense,
11th of the
defense.
season. She leads the team. 11 goals for her. Kirsten Zug has 8. Yu also leads the team in assists with 10 of them.
Nice! That's it! Go, Natalia, go! Nice pass, nice pass!
Gwen Allen up the far side for PDS.
Come on, Riley! Come on, go back! Defense, defense!
Lily Allen pestering. It's Amanda Mack, but Lily Allen takes it away, puts a shot on, and it's deflected wide. We're heading the other way. Excuse me, Lila Allen, class of 2022 here at PDS. And she does good work stealing it from Amanda Mack. There's Lila going to retrieve over there by the brick wall. And PDS continues their pressure. Here now, 10 minutes into the second half. As this ball deflected, it's going in, and no call. I don't think it got all the way in. Gigi Jacobson held it. At the very least, she saved the goal. But there is going to be a short corner. PDS really knocking on the door here. See the 4 MKA defenders who pinch in defensively here on this short corner. So a beautiful opportunity for the Panthers.
Come on, Cougars, come on!
Caroline Haggerty for Radvani. Fans on it. Good pressure from the defense. Radvani still maintained. Now Sindwani at the top. And it's going to be another short corner.
Big D.
Defense, defense, come on, Cougars, come on!
Get a look at number 5 in Caroline Haggerty, who puts it in play here for PDS. Haggerty to the top. Sindwani, instead it's Radvani who takes it. And far post, Lila Allen was there, but it was kicked by her. And MKA escapes the danger. Still 1-0. Princeton Day School making clear that they are not. And now Lindsay Yu trying to bring it up the left side for MKA, wins the restart and slaps it all the way forward, and a whistle comes. Green card against PDS. So coming out is number 6 and Emily Allen. And Lindsay Yu will get to restart from an attacking area over there on the far side, right in front of her coach. Yu slaps it hard on the ground, but good defensive work by PDS. Kirsten Zug does well to steal it back from PDS. The foul called on Skylar Mundenar. And so MKA now has worked themselves into a short corner opportunity. It's Yu, well wide of the cage. She was, I don't think, trying to shoot it. She was looking to get it onto the far post with a teammate waiting. So PDS defends away. Here's Mundenar trying to get forward. And Gabriella Thomas into the game for Princeton Day School.
You got it.
Whistle here. Still 1-0. Gabriella Thomas fighting for PDS. Called for the foul. We're headed the other way. Slapped all the way forward into the fan, and it's MKA now with a good opportunity. Slid across the goal mouth, sprawling out as the goaltender. And the whistle comes. PDS escapes the danger. Lexi Hauschier, though, sacrificing her body there. Easy to forget the big saves that Hauschier made at the end of the first half. And which she was able to keep this game a 1-0 advantage for MKA. 3 or 4 short corner opportunities at the end of the first half for Montclair Kimberly Academy that Hauschier had to make 3 or 4 point-blank saves. We're headed the other way. Exciting game so far, pretty evenly matched. I don't think you can say that either team has had more of an advantage than the other. Of course, the only statistic that matters are the goals, and this girl, Lindsay Yu, is the lone goal scorer. Hits it with the back of her stick. PDS going back right to left. Amanda Mack comes up, and Max pressure forces PDS into the violation. 14:34 to go, so a little more than halfway done the second half. Get it on the stick of Natalie Wilson, and it's popped just wide. Trying to run on was Christina Kuzmai. Good to see Kuzmai back in the game for Montclair Kimberly Academy, and she took a hard spill a couple minutes ago. As PDS does save it. Well done by Sasha Sindwani. And look at her weaving towards the middle. Sindwani on the attack. Amanda Mack using her body to win possession, and then the foul was called on Gabriella Thomas. Mack has been a stalwart, the center back for MKA. Stalwart, the center back for MKA. Now we will have a PDS restart right at that Cougar logo. And they work it forward. We're headed PDS's way again after this whistle.
Defense, defense!
There's Radvani who plays it in. And safely played to the far side and out of bounds by the Cougars of MKA.
Hey, foot fault, foot fault!
Amanda Mack will restart for MKA. Ooh, she misses that hit, does recover, and Amanda Mack back on the ball until she was forced off of it, but illegally. As Emily Allen called for the foul. And here's Amanda Mack, who plays it high in the air, can't get it past Emily Allen. Allen running on.
Go back, go
Could have been a good advantage for PDS there, but the whistle stops play, and Gwen Allen quickly restarts. Allen centering towards the middle, finds a PDS stick, and then cleared away safely for the moment as Gwen Allen fights for it. Can't keep it in play. We're going MKA's way. And we saw earlier Princeton Day School have a good offensive chance when Gwen Allen went towards that right side and is able to center it in. It's the second time here in the second half that PDS has tried to work it in that regard. Now we're headed MKA's offensive way. 11:45 and counting to go here in half number 2. It's the Prep B Championship. It's live here on the Play-by-Play Sports Network.
Well done! Good! Excellent! Don't listen to the phone!
You can hear a Again, both sets of parents over here. PDS, MKA, both of their faithfuls cheering.
Lady, you're yelling at us. We're not yelling at you.
Go get it, Lindsay, go get it.
As they yell at each other.
You got this, Lindsay.
All in good fun so far. Radvani gets it forward. Antonacci towards the middle, cut off by Gigi Jacobson.
Well done, Amanda!
It's going to be PDS ball. Gwen Allen has the ball in her stick. And looks to figure out what she wants to do. The referee providing a warning to the players in front of the goal mouth. A little shoving. A little bit of shoving. There's Radvani, who will get to restart right outside the box. I should say the fan. And Radvani passed it in the corner. Ooh, and that ball comes right up into the face of the MKA defender. I think that was Lindsay Yu who took it off her chin. She's tough. She's a hockey player. Amanda Mack with a stick going flying. It was a PDS stick. And now Mack restarts, gets it across midfield. Kuzma fighting. Knocked off the ball for the moment. Now it's Zhu. And Lindsay Yu providing reinforcements. Lindsay Yu towards the net. Oh, and it was deflected. It may have gotten a touch on the stick of Natalie Wilson. Looks like MKA is going to still have possession. I thought that ball might have been searching towards the corner. Yu with a rocket. Natalie Wilson was on the far posts. And now it's Yu. Here with it.
Well done, Lindsay!
And a restart, and Lindsay Yu coming towards the sideline as she receives back and then centers in. It's a good ball, and it's knocked in by PDS, or excuse me, by the MKA. 2-0. Kristen Zug there. I think it was Kuzma who will get credit for the goal. And PDS calls timeout. MKA 2-0. They lead, and they go to the huddle with heads held high. 8:21 to play as the sun peeks out here for the first time, it seems, here at Munster Field. A welcome warmth to those in attendance, even though the blankets still remain wrapped around some of the players there in that huddle for Princeton Day School. Again, adversity for them. They've been threatening here in the second half, just have not been able to get one home. And how frustrating is it for the Panthers that they play so well for, you know, a sustained period of time here in the second half, and they let up for a couple of minutes. MKA capitalizes. We'll give the assist to Lindsay Yu. That's going to be her 11th, again leading the team in both points, or both goals and assists. 11 goals, 11 assists now for Lindsay Yu. And Christina Kuzma, her 6th goal of the season, put the finishing touches on that recent play for the Cougars, who now with a 2-0 lead, though they haven't changed it officially on the scoreboard here. Look for a Prep B crown. Again, It is basically MKA PDS week. As for the first time in a long time, maybe ever, I'm not sure, but certainly since I've been part of the live streaming for the Prep Championships, MKA and PDS will face off in each Prep B Crown title game. So we've got boys Prep B Championship soccer coming on Tuesday. Girls Championship soccer coming up on Wednesday. Maybe it's vice versa. Anyway, I don't have the papers in front of me, but the links are up on the YouTube channel so you can take a look at when those games are. Both of them will be at 3 o'clock.
Well done, well done.
Amanda Mack can't get it as far.
Defense, pressure, pressure.
And Skylar Mundinar. Here's Sasha Sindwani. And a violation against PDS. As it's starting to get to desperation time, but the Panthers are going to have a chance here. Free position from deep in MKA territory. Valerie Radvani with it. For Gwen Allen. Kuzmai coming back to help defensively.
Nicely done,
And Kirsten
well
Zhu
done. Good D, good D.
being
Come
aggressive
on,
but commits the
defense,
foul.
defense.
Now it's Gwen Allen. What do we got here? Short corner. So PDS still threatening. Under 7 minutes to play, clock ticking.
Come on, Cougars, come on.
Radvani mishandles for a moment. Sindwani, though, with good stick work to get it back. And a solid pass by Gwen Allen, and oh, man. Solid velocity on the shot. The accuracy, though, just a little bit to the left. And off the near post, so MKA out of the woods for the moment. Amanda Mack restarts. Deflected back ahead. Zug up there. Looking the way of Kuzmai. Can she keep it in? No.
Good try, good try. Come on, defense. Pressure, Cougars, pressure.
Got a card coming out of the pocket. And it's going to go against MKA as coming out of the game, Christina Kuzmai. She'll take a seat in that penalty area. So PDS, they look to capitalize. Here's Radvani. Taken away by MKA. Now it's Mundinar who does the same. Trying to get it forward to Sindwani. Lindsay Yu once again doing well. Wins the free position, and forward go the Cougars. Might have another card coming out. And it's a foul against PDS. So short corner here for MKA. They could essentially put the nail in the coffin. 5:13 to go. The clock stops for the card. They get it to you. Deflected at the top by PDS, and we're headed the other way. Numbers for Princeton Day School. And they force it through. Oh, but a foul. They call a penalty against number 3 and Julia Lash. Another turnover, though. Lash running onto it. Credit Ariel Friedman with the defense there. And numbers for MKA, a pep in their step. Lindsay Yu, pass Radvani. What a run from Lindsay Yu. And Zug right in front of the net. They're going to call another short corner here as sprawling out yet again the goaltender. And Lexi Hauschier. Yu slides it across, receives back, wants to put a shot on. Radvani defending. And under 4 minutes to play, we'll have another short corner. And MKA, at this point, up 2 goals. They're in an offensive area. They can really take their time. Make sure they execute to the best of their ability. Yu towards the net, kicked. Deflected by a PDS player, and good hands from the goaltender as Hauschier deflects it out of play over the crossbar. So once again, a short corner. 3 minutes to go. High in the air as PDS tries to clear it out. It's Yu who was shooting towards the net, went off the leg of a PDS Panther. Skylar Mundenau. And deflected out of bounds. So no short corner, but still possession for Lindsay Yu and the Cougars. Ooh, they call a foul against PDS. They were headed the other way quickly. And Yu will have a free restart. 2:30 on the clock. Princeton Day School, you can see them hustling to try to restart here. Time not on their side, down by 2 goals. They get it forward.
Nicely done, well done.
Out of bounds it goes. The defense from Ariel Friedman. They'll take that, will the Cougars.
Well done, Ariel. Yes.
Now their ball comes out of bounds, but MKA content with this pace of play with a 2-goal lead, and now 1:45 on the clock. Good flick on, coming out was Hauschier. She kicks it away again and right into the leg of an MKA Cougar. So we're headed PDS's way, but 1:30 on the clock, and they can't get it past number 11 and Steffi Venkalkova. Another short corner as MKA just keeping their foot on the gas pedal here at the end of this second half. Yu handles it, takes a hard step towards the goal, aggressive goaltending, no goalie in there, but they can't get the ball forward towards the net as Princeton Day School is able to pinch in defensively. They blow the whistle, the clock still runs under 45 seconds. And that ball was dangerous, so MKA back on possession. 30 seconds to go. Cougars inching towards a Prep B crown. Zug towards the net. Short corner here at the end of the game. 10 seconds to go. This is pretty much going to do it. As the time might even run out before we restart this corner. And, I mean, they'll take the corner anyway, and that's the rules, but after the corner, the official win for the MKA Cougars. They down the PDS Panthers 2-0 and celebrate as they maul their goaltender, Gigi Jacobson, who provides the clean sheets behind her defenders. Amanda Mack played a great game. The goals from Lindsay Yu, Christina Kuzmai, and the MKA Cougars here at home, the #1 seed in this Prep B tournament, go out as the #1 team here in the Prep B tournament. Great performance by Montclair Kimberly Academy. Wasn't easy, it really wasn't. Princeton Day School with a good battle. I think you could say that the chances were pretty even in this game. And a lot to be proud of if you're Princeton Day School over there. Had to battle hard to get past Morristown Baird. They did so to even get into this game. And fell admirably to the Montclair Kimberly Academy Cougars. There you see Todd Smith in the background holding the Prep B trophy. He's going to award it to his Montclair Kimberly Cougars. So congratulations to both teams, but certainly the MKA Cougars. As we'll just keep it here for a couple more moments as Todd Smith does officially give the trophy to his squad. Good job by the head coach. There she is, just running off the screen, Gia Nappy. MKA, there she is, 13-5 now. Maybe she's going to get a camera, need a photo opportunity. Oh, nope. Even better. Congratulations from her daughter. What a good look there. So congratulations to her. We'll pan back over to midfield where we get a look at the phenomenal athletic department of MKA and PDS. They've had to coordinate quite a bit in the last couple of years and will further their relationship. On the left is Tim Williams, in the middle is Todd Smith, and on the right, Inju Han. Todd and Inju up at the Montclair Kimberly Academy Athletic Office. And Tim Williams, the athletic director for Princeton Day School. Again, these two schools, I should say, will battle for the Prep B Boys Soccer Championship as well as the Prep B Girls Soccer Championship. And that's coming up on Tuesday and Wednesday. We will have the Prep B title games right here on the Play-by-Play Sports Network. If you're interested, we'll also have the Prep A Championships, both girls and boys. Top seed in the girls tournament is the Pennington Red Raiders. And the top seed in the boys tournament is the St. Benedict's Prep Gray Bees out of Newark, New Jersey. Want to see some good soccer. Tune in on Thursday to see those St. Benedict's Prep Gray Bees. Now you see over there's Montclair Kimberly Academy with Gia Nappy and her assistant, Ariel Friedman, in the middle of the picture. Kirsten Zug. And the team gets a nice round of applause as they come here towards midfield to get the trophy. We're gonna have Princeton Day School come over to midfield. They're gonna do this presentation right in front of the parents and right in front of us, so we'll be able to pump up our natural sound microphone if we can hear Todd Smith actually announce the winners. There are the MKA Cougars, who stand at attention. And it's a photo opportunity for the squad. There's Lindsay Yu with a good smile on her face after scoring a goal here today. thumbs up on the side of MKA. Now it's Todd Smith, so we'll try to pump this up.
My name is Todd Smith. This is Tim Williams, the Director of Athletics at Princeton Day. Thank you all for coming out to a great prep final this afternoon. We wish the Princeton Day girls the very best as they move forward into the winter and spring season. I know this year last year. These two teams have faced each other off, faced off against each other numerous times over the years. The game usually goes back and forth. Again, we had a great final today. So first, we'd like to present the second place trophy to the captains from Princeton Day School. And now we'd like to present the first place trophy as well as the travel trophy to the captains from MKA. Again, thank you very much for making the trek up here to Montclair. Hope you enjoy the rest of the day. Again, congratulations to Princeton Day for getting to the final, and to Montclair Kimberly Academy for winning the Prep State Championship final. So, thank you.
All right, there you have it. MKA, the Prep B crown. They've won the Field Hockey Championship, a 2-0 win over PDS, and they'll have a nice rest of their Sunday before the next school week starts. So we thank you for joining us here on the Play-by-Play Sports Network. David Scherzer, our camera operator. And we'll see you on Tuesday for the Prep B Boys Soccer Championship live here on PBPSN. Again, the final 2-0